Trump invited a young Georgia activist by the name of Michaela Montgomery on the stage towards the end of his speech at the Georgia State University Convocation Center. He introduced Montgomery by explaining that he met her at a restaurant this year. Trump later stated that Montgomery, who went to Clark Atlanta University, had recognized him in public and commended him for funding historically black colleges and universities. Montgomery also added that she was a founder of an organization called Conserve the Culture, which helps mobilize the HBCU students so that they may get this conservative message. Okay, so before we get started, again, like I stated before, I don't have a dog in this race. I'm just pointing out certain things and how it is that people are trying to navigate these political waters in order to specifically get the things that they want to get specifically out of it. So during the whole main talk that you're going to hear Trump and Miss Montgomery do, I want you to, in a sense, pay attention to the black guy that is highlighted on the right side of the screen. Some of his reactions and how it is that he decided to conduct himself during certain points when she was talking um, doesn't make any, type of sense at all. And it goes back to what people stated before, that if you feel a certain type of way or if you don't have something nice to say, then you realistically shouldn't say anything at all.
Hey, Michaela, I know you spoke. Just come up for a second. Come on. This young woman, I walked into, I don't know what the hell restaurant it was, but I walked into this restaurant, and we do it very quietly. We don't announce it. That's for, security reasons, everything. I walked in. She's behind the counter, and she didn't know I was coming. And she goes, "It's President Trump." She looks at me. "It's President Trump. You saved my college." And I said, "How the hell do you know that?" She said, "This one is so smart, so sharp." She grabbed me. She gave me a kiss. I said, "I think I'm never going back home to the First Lady."
You were supposed to keep that quiet.
See, now, for the average politician, that's death. For me, I don't care. I just want to tell you, you are an unbelievable person with a great personality. You lit up the whole room. You lit up the whole room. I said, weeks later, I'd go, "Who is that person that was so incredible?" She knew everything about me. She had no idea I was coming. She knew everything about me. And, the historically black colleges and universities, I gave millions and millions, billions of dollars to. They kept coming back, and I said, "Why are you doing this?" And we gave them long-term funding. And she knew that because she said her college, she loved her college. She said it was so great, right? You loved it.
The illustrious CAU.
Yeah, that's right. She loved her college, and she said, "You saved my college." What was your college? Tell them.
The illustrious Clark Atlanta University.
And it was so impressive, and I felt so good because she really did. She really said, I said, "Did you like the college?" She said, "No, I loved that school. I loved that college." And that's what it's all about. But you are an incredible person. I think you have a tremendous future. I really do. And I'll do whatever I can to help you, okay? Thank you, Dad. Thank you very much. Great job.
Okay, so I just want to address this one thing first. A lot of people have stated that when it deals with, black people, specifically black guys, when they are a part of a certain party, Republican, they all have a certain look. And I was looking through the crowd, I'm like, I'm starting to see what people are talking about. I'm starting to, I'm starting to understand what people are talking about, but that's cool, right? Now, the interesting thing, like I said before, when she called out her university, right? She was representing her university. She was proud. She was loud about it, as she should. You saw the black gentleman to the right side of the screen when she was cheering. He wanted to boo, and I'm like, "What? Like, what is wrong with you?" And then you wanted to turn to the guy to the side of you, and then you wanted to like laugh about it, and then throw up your hands. I'm like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, what realistically is your problem? Like I said, I don't know what team you play for. I actually don't even care. But it's like for you to act like this, and you know that more than likely you're being viewed or seen on television, is crazy to me. Like, this is the way that you want to conduct yourself when a black woman is speaking. And specifically, she's next to your candidate. Obviously, that's the whole reason that you're there, because this is the candidate that you picked. You feel that this is the person that has your best interest at heart, and you decide that this is the way that you want to treat her. But yet, you got everybody else that looks different from you not doing that, or at least keeping it to themselves. But you, as whatever black man that you are, decided that you wanted to act this way towards a black woman for the whole world to see. Wow. Wow. Like I said, shout out to whoever's family member this is, whoever's friends with him. This is your guy. This is your guy. He did that. He 100 he 100% did that, and he was proud of it. He even turned to the side and tried to get a little bit of positive reinforcement, feedback directly from it. It's a little bit crazy. It makes no sense. It sort of reminds me of
Like that's with that I found. I'm looking forward to the film. That. Yeah, let's hope exactly it's right. Because it was going to take for the way it is. Yeah, yeah. Presents. Oh, seriously. Yeah, shit. Nice. So, thanks. It is.
now for the black women out there. I want you guys to specifically understand that they have been positioning and putting you guys at the forefront of a lot of things for a very long time, both the Democrats and maybe into certain extents the Republicans, in order to solidify their quote unquote stance and to get your automatic vote, so that, let's say emotionally, you will feel attached because you're looking at, okay, well, they did this for us. They represented us here. I saw, black women here, here, here. And then you're looking at the Republican side. Well, they did this for HBCUs and they're talking about us here. And they did this, that, right? They're doing this in order to get your vote, because they're letting you know that, hey, we deem you out of the whole of the black community to be the utmost important. You are the decision makers. You are the ones that are going to move, everything forward. You guys are the builders, right? And this is why in both parties you see a absence or a lack thereof, or pretty much no representation of black men, or any notion or speak of what are they going to do in order to get the black male vote. Everything has been pretty much pivoted, or pushed or positioned towards getting the black female vote. And a lot of these things are based off of emotions. It's not really off of concrete things where it's like, okay, you can go back as a black woman and look to see what it is that you have actually physically received. Not words, not verbiage, but actually received. And you can actually see the benefits of having, candidate A or candidate B, and, putting them directly in office with your vote. So again, like I said before, I see what it is that they're doing with the Republican Party. How it is that they had, what was her name? She was with Wiz Khalifa, Amber Rose. They had her up there. She's basically transformed, so to say, and she's representing the Republican Party. She stated that she has gotten herself off of the plantation, that she is awakened to, everything. She is away from the Kool-Aid. You have the other woman that I showcased to you guys before, who is a individual that was a part of the entertainment industry. But at this moment in time, you are getting a lot of different looks of what Black women specifically are. They're making sure to try to show a diverse scale or a diverse representation of Black women. And that more than likely is going to be something that will appeal to quite a few Black women out there. And that will also enable Republicans to get that vote. And that goes for the other side as well, where they have hotties for Harris, where the largest star that they had at the moment, Meg the Stallion, came out and both spoke about Kamala Harris, did a dance, did pretty much a mini concert, along with going back to her own concert and still promoting Kamala Harris as well. So the exact same thing that I've been saying for years is that, hey, Black women, you guys are being targeted all across the board, and it's not for the logical or smart reasons. They're more so playing on emotions and getting you to look at things a certain type of way so that they can just ensnare you and get your vote. Again, you can vote for whoever it is that you want to vote for, but just make sure that it's a logical one and not an emotionally based vote, because then again, that's how they got you the last time.